Are we live? Are we live? Hey. Nah, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. BRP is in full effect. Another Thursday, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. We're gonna roll call it right now. This is just me, baby. Hey, one sec. Hold up. Shout out Antoine 609 in the building, although he ain't been I remember Antoine, when was the last time you was in the 609? Shout out Kels. Piece of Kels in the building. Shout out to my brother Joe Dixon. Peace to brother Zells. Body Moore. Where my y'all mean at? Hold up. Where my y'all means at? I got some y'all means around here somewhere. Yeah, they all up in here. Hold up. Body Moore, my fault. Rattler Steve, yes, I know I was asking. We are live. Officially, we are live. Peace to Creek. Peace to Creeker. Creeker from the Beecher. Shout out to, God damn it, Zells. Shout out to Zells. Hold on, we got a special guest in the building. Hold up. Shout out to Zells for the y'all mean. We got a brother fam is back. Shouts to Swan Tragedy as well. Special guest in the building. How do I start this off? You good?
No.
Damn. Damn. It's all good. It's all good. We did a whole roll call. Shout out to Sloan. Sloan in the building. I mean, you let me know what you want to do. Matter of fact, hold up. This is why graphics like this exist. Cause I don't know. I sometimes it's the internet be internet. Sometimes how you gonna know? We talked about this recently. We mentioned it briefly on the podcast the other day. I don't remember what day. I'm really just like all up into a subject, but the other day, Thunder Rosa. I'm sorry, Thunder Rosa mentioned that Mission Pro was going to be going on hiatus after. We'll see, brother Fam, in a bit. After their show on the 17th, Midsummer Blast. Look at that. That. Seeing so many women on that poster is why news like this is so devastating. But we'll get to that in a second. Because you see a poster like that and you hear that federation is going on hiatus, you probably soon realize, like, damn, where look at all these women. Where they going? Not that they can't get booked nowhere. You got a whole NWA Women's World Tag Team Champions on there, among other people. But it's a terrible situation. But because we're Black Rats, we gotta hear what was going on the ground. And one of the friends of the family, friends of the pod, was in the building that night. Peace to We Love Wrestling. If I love wrestling and you love wrestling, you already know what the vibe is. Fuck it. Let me turn this music off. Miss D, aka Dora, the Pro Wrestling Explorer, was in the building. Let's bring D to the stage right now while we're waiting for everybody to come through, so we can have a whole ass conversation. Miss D, how you doing? Happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you. Can you hear me good? Because the link was weird for me too. Like, I tried to go in through the browser and it was like no. So I just went in through like whatever you sent me through the DM and it let me in. So,
I mean, yeah. you everything seems okay. Brother Fan was having internet issues many moons ago, and
okay.
Sometimes it take a little bit to get the wheels going. But nah, thank you for coming through. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know I would see you on We Love Wrestling. I know We Love Wrestling is very big on women's wrestling specifically. So hearing and seeing that you had hit this the Mission Pro Midsummer Blast, their last show before they, I don't know, I'm assuming they haven't even said anything about like what hiatus means in terms of time, but we wanted to have you on to talk about that show. And I guess first off,
Mm-hmm.
obvious question, but like, how long had you been following Mission Pro? Had you been hitting Mission Pro shows on like a regular basis? Talk about your experience with this federation in particular.
Okay, so November 2021 was the first time I ever went to a Mission Pro show.
Okay.
One of my best friends named Sam, he was actually, I guess it was a sponsor at the time, but when they were having it over here, it was called Pinball's Arcade in Buda, Texas, like literally across the road from me.
Mm-hmm.
They would have sponsors and all that, but they would still let him sell merch, and he was selling like comic books and shirts and that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in literally not knowing like anything. He literally was like, I just need someone attractive. He's like, I just need someone to come help me sell merch. And he knew
Right.
like, I don't have a sales background, but I'm very good at just talking to people. So he was like, no. And I grew up with this man. He's my older brother's one of his best friends from high school. I grew up with him even like just everywhere. So he actually knew Thunder Rosa personally, so that's why he was able to get, the things that he was like to get us
Word.
on the show, and then he still was sponsoring, them. Um, well, that was that first show. I think I even saw when it was Maddie La Rosa Negra. Like I can't remember the card exactly, but it was a
Mm-hmm.
really stacked card. Now that I know all these women, it was like, oh, I didn't even know what I was watching when I first got there. Like I didn't understand the impact of it all.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did start going, it was just for fun. And then like I used to wrestle in college, so that's also
What?
why so that's also why he was like, come on, I know you did this high school, I watched you did it in college, like just come. And I was like, fine. So I just went ahead and I went, and it was probably one of the best experiences because I had never been, honestly, to a live wrestling show. So for
Mm.
my first live show to be all women, it was great. It
That's
was
crazy.
yeah, it was literally the most perfect thing I could have walked into. Because at the time I did like I had posted it on my Instagram, but at the time I had just gotten out of like a really violent relationship.
Mm.
So I literally still had bruises, stuff like that, cuts. And my logic was really like everyone else is gonna look like this anyway. It's not gonna be the same reason, but everyone has bruises and cuts, so let me just go ahead and head out.
Right.
And that pretty much hooked me. So I went to the December, January, February. Like I just kept going after that.
You were there.
Yeah, I was there, and because it was across the way, so it was
Mm.
literally 5 minute drive. So it wasn't far. It wasn't like I do now, where San Antonio Mission Pro,
Right.
Austin. It was closer for me at the time, and I had just started getting into wrestling, back into wrestling again, because
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
did watch it when I was younger with my brothers, my dad, my uncles. So it had always been in my life. It took a little bit of a back burner when I had my kids.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but I didn't know that so many people were already famous when she had them on there. There was Maddie, Renkowski, now Ren. There
Mm-hmm.
was Roxy. There
Mm-hmm.
was, like I said, La Rosa Negra. There was like a list of women wrestlers that are so big now. And even
Right.
at that time, they already had a large fan base because I mean, I haven't been to a Mission Pro show where it wasn't pretty much sold out. Like they would at least get 80 to 100% tickets sold. They were
Right.
always having shows. And what I like is that even at this last show, it's mostly women. So yes, there's men in there, watching the show,
Right.
but she built this company. She had the people building the ring, the women, it was all women. Obviously, they still had some men, just for certain things because they work with the hybrid school. I think they were working like with AAPW, like the local, everyone like San Antonio, Austin locals,
Uh-huh.
So the male wrestlers were still on there, but it was just kind of I don't want to call them the help, but they were just the help at that time.
Hey, hey.
Yeah,
But I
so
mean,
that
I It was all women in the matches. Was it all like women ref and ring
Yes,
announcer and
women
stuff like
refs.
that?
Yes, yes. I don't think there's any male refs that I'm aware of. Everyone's a woman ref. They don't have male refs.
Damn.
Um, yeah, that's what I think made it so good with all of this is that it was what Thunder Rosa said. Her and Brian and everybody else created a space for women where you could
Mm-hmm.
come and get booked, and you may not be the biggest name, but after that you probably are going to be a big name,
Right.
because she even runs the show like an AEW like a major show. She has cameras, she has
Mm-hmm.
commentary, she teaches the girls, how to, the cameras over here, make sure you're here. They get
Right.
the spots, you know what I mean? Like they get all of that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what was really good because it prepares a lot of them to go into these other bigger companies that are like WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, Raw, Reality of Wrestling, like these major shows you get looked at, because
Mm-hmm.
not just because it's Thunder Rosa, but when she puts you in there, you better go hard. Because
Yeah. Yeah.
these girls are not going to take it easy on you. They're here to work and they're here to show off why they need to be in this industry.
Right.
And,
No, I
and
no. Go ahead. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, but that's why there's so many great wrestlers now. There's Maya World came through here, the Renegade Twins,
Mm-hmm.
La Rosa Negra. Let me think. Red Velvet.
Yes.
Um, like the list goes on. Like I said, Roxy, Maddie Rinkowski, Ren, like all of those people. Rochelle Chanel,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm finally glad she finally got her title shot, her singles, because I literally I think back in February. I didn't know that we had minorly, we love wrestling, me, I guess mostly me, had gotten in a minor feud with them, because at
Uh,
the time Maddie and Rochelle, they were the tag team champions. And Trey was like, Laura, what's your opinion? And I was like, I think it's time that, I said, Ren, she's going to be on a good singles run. She's on a singles run. She has belts in other places.
mm-hmm.
I don't understand why Rochelle hasn't gotten her chance. And
Mm.
that's what I said. I said, it's not that I don't want them to be a team anymore. I don't think they work well, but I just think it's time that she gets her time. It's her time. And I want
Right.
her to get her time. But I guess that kind of got misconstrued. So when we showed up to the show, like I can probably find the video, but she literally points right at us and she's like, "Oh, y'all said we weren't gonna win," or I can't even remember what she said. But
That's
Trey, we were
crazy.
like, "Wait, what happened? We literally were
Nah,
praising them." You know what I mean? How
but
did the
I,
yeah?
I was gonna say I feel like that was kind of. I mean, not to go off on like a not to derail the conversation, but I think that was kind of the power of what y'all was doing, like
Mhm.
because similar to Mission Pro, how there was only so many federations that were that committed to putting women at the forefront. I think there's only so many outlets that were doing what y'all were doing, so it to the point where I mean we've had a couple of situations where there's been conversations or confrontations that have happened on the pod. Like
Mhm.
y'all are talking to so many people who are then having these matches and are in these
Mhm.
circuits that it's
Yeah.
bound to be there's bound to be mixed mixed up in there.
Feelings, yeah, exactly. Opinions, yeah.
I would so I guess for you then when like take us back because it wasn't that long ago, but I imagine you must have felt a way when you saw the note that Thunder Rosa put online saying that Mission Pro is going to be going on hiatus for however long it's going to be going on hiatus. Like you know, because you had been so active and a regular in that community, I imagine that you must have felt a way when you saw that. No.
Yes, I literally was crying most of the last show because
I
when I
know.
found that out, I was like, we still have 6 months, 7 months, like in the year. Like,
Right.
why are we stopping now? I mean, I didn't question it. I was like, I get it. Thunder's probably gonna be on the road. She's back in AEW. She's back on TV. Like she probably wouldn't be able to set everything up as she would. So I can
Right.
understand if that's why. I don't know the real reason, obviously for the hiatus. I didn't ask. I didn't feel like that was my place to dive that deep into it.
Right.
Um but for me, like going to the last show, like it was important to me because the last time I had kind of been, I don't want to say avoiding Mission Pro, but since Trey had passed, the last show I had gone to with them was the 420 show. That was me and Trey together. And that was our thing. Like I always say, like Mission Pro was I would say our domain, even because we were some of the main people that were there. He would fly
Right.
in, he would do everything he could. When he heard like Kaya Dream and Maya, they were going to be wrestling, he was like, I got to go see my girls. He saw
Right.
London Dior was going. He said, I got to go see everybody. So this last show, like I told myself, I'm going to make it no matter what. Because
Right.
I know he would have wanted us there. And I know he would have been like, talk to Thunder, do all that. Talk to these ladies, do what you can. So that's what I did. I just went, and I went with my boyfriend. He's never been to a live show either. He was like, that was
Oh wow.
great. Yeah, he was like, that's great. And I was like, I know. Because he had like kind of not had the idea. He was like, I want to go to like, I want my show to be like a WWE, like a AEW, like a major show. And I was like, I get it. I know. That would be ideal. It would be the best. But come with me to this show. Like, see what it is that I do. Like, what
Right.
I love, what it is I do. And he had the best time.
That's
Like,
dope.
yeah, he had the best time. I was like, yes, come look at my thick friends. Look at all my beautiful ladies that are here. I was like that. I was like, look at everybody. But yeah, like he had his favorites from the night. I had my favorites, but I would say there was a lot of card change ups because
Oh, was there?
yeah, Maya World wasn't there. London wasn't there. Shay Carmichael, like they were having a gauntlet match, and only 3 of the original, I would say 6, actually wrestled. They had 3 different girls that they flew in last minute, and then they actually even added 2 additional girls
Oh
to
damn.
the match. So it was like a big, like just a giant gauntlet basically. So it was different and it was nice actually. I didn't know. I will say I feel bad about the gauntlet match and like maybe one other match because I just had no idea who these women were. Like I'd personally never seen them in Texas or anything like that. So it was just
I was gonna say, I think in cage match 3 of that was the Mission Pro Cup title 6-way scramble match.
Yes.
3 of the competitors in that match, they don't even have links in cage match. So if they've been wrestling, nobody's really been keeping up with them. No disrespect to them, but
yeah, exactly. And I will say it was really good because the 2 surprise ones were local. They were San Antonio wrestlers that are more popular and stuff like that. Because she does do that, like the 2 Calientita and Ridley Knight, the 2 people that were supposed to go against the King Bees. Well, they went against them. They're some of the better, like more popular local women wrestlers in San Antonio. Like that's the thing is she always makes sure that she make like the hybrid school of wrestling, the dog pound wrestlers. She makes sure she finds female wrestlers
it puts them on.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I will say I wasn't expecting. I think it was Carolina Cruz ended up getting put in. She flew all the way from WoW. I guess she had a WoW taping and then flew in for that to go against Ricochet.
That's ill.
So,
is that Nevada? Is that where WoW tapes? Is that taped in Vegas?
I have no idea. I don't
I
really
believe.
follow WoW. So.
Yeah, I believe that's where they tape.
That makes sense. Probably.
Yeah, that's where they used to be.
Yeah, because I think it was just so many last minute. Because I know London, she had not showed up only because she was debuting in AEW the next day. So that's why London Dior didn't come. Maya, I can't remember, where she was at. Like the women that didn't show up, it was because like they had already kind of booked this, and it was like we have to keep secret where we're going to. We can't tell you, kind of thing. But I think it was a great show, even with the switch ups. Like I know she appreciated those women that she had to make those last minute calls. Like, please pull up. Like we need this card change. But I know you would put on a great show. There was a lot of great women though. Like Rebel K was someone else I hadn't seen before either. She was like this really tall, pretty girl with like red like this really nice red leather outfit, but she could work a crowd. Like she was working the crowd. She was like the bad guy in the match, but she definitely like people were like, no, we like you. Like I don't even want to boo you. That's what a lot of it was the women that were in the ring. It was like I kind of want to cheer for both of them. I don't even want to boo anybody. It was just everybody cheering for them for the most part. So
damn.
What was the best match of the night?
I would say the Thunder Rosa Izzy match, but then a close second would be the tag team titles, the Mission Pro, where the Killer Bees lost it. Because what ended up happening was it was just the King Bees and the Calientita and Ridley Knight. But what had happened in the Gauntlet match was there was these two girls. Once again, my first time seeing them. They're big, meaty women, but they were great. Let me tell you, they were slapping meats is all I know. But basically what ended up happening is what they did during the Gauntlet matches, they made sure one of them was going to win. So that what they did was towards the end when you could tell like the King Bees and they were tired, everybody was tired, these women ran in with their cup and were like, no, it's our time. You know, they ran in with the cup and they said, we want to cash it in right now. We're cashing it in. So it was completely unexpected. That was like, I don't know. I know I sent you guys the footage, but I think you can hear me go, what? Like, I was like, no, they got robbed. Like, that was me. Like, no.
The flip side is Cage Match. Like, Cage Match mentions that the King Bees beat Red Hot, but they don't mention anything about anything else happening. Like, as of right now, Cage Match still has the King Bees being the Mission Pro Tag Team Champions. I'm like, I know that's not true. I definitely heard they dropped them titles.
It was so, but the thing is, I will say the King Bees did not lose. They were not the ones pinned. It was the Red Hots, right? That's their name. Those ladies were the ones. Like, I will say when they got in there, the King Bees went at these ladies, but they were just like, it was, I don't want to say it was over, but they were tired by then. So they just, I think their names are Fire and Ice. They kind of do that thing. It's Nova and Morgan. I can't remember the end of the name, but they were good though. I was like, oh, okay, I can understand. This is okay for me, I guess. Like, if it has to be a thing, then that's fine.
Right. If someone's got to lose a title to somebody, I'm glad it's y'all.
Yeah, but I will say the Thunder match was the best solely because I think Thunder is so funny when she wrestles because she does just like stuff that you're like, why are you doing this right now? Like there was one point where Izzy's literally hanging like in the ropes and Thunder's just like the ref tells her to stop and Thunder just and runs at her and kicks and like smashes her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like she was literally telling the story the right way. In the beginning of the show, she was acting like the burned, like you gotta fight for this, you came into this spoiled kind of thing, like you didn't work for this. But by the end she was like, no, Izzy, like she says in the speech, she's like, I started this because, you know, she said that she was assaulted at one point, so she wanted Brian. She said around that time, that's when they saw Izzy, and she said, Izzy, you were someone we've been looking for. Her words to her. Like it was literally tearjerkers all night on the mics because she was just so praising of every single woman that she's worked with. She was happy about going on, I don't want to say happy about going on the hiatus, but she was happy. You could tell she was just happy with everything that happened.
Right.
And like she said, I don't know why people have to wait until, you know, things that we love are gone for them to start appreciating it and loving it, but I don't know. I've always loved it. So
well, the funny thing with Mission Pro is because we do Black Rasslin on Thursdays, I won't say every Thursday, but like on a regular basis, they would be premiering a match on Mission Pro, at like 11 o'clock on a Thursday. So we would be done. I'm like, oh wait, look, here's
Yeah,
you
hold
know,
on.
you know what I mean? It's crazy to see. I guess the is there like are there federations or promotions right now that you think can help pick up the slack, especially locally? Cause it's tough. It's such a talking to math. Like it feels like it's such a big blow,
It is.
specifically for women in pro wrestling to not have a Mission Pro around right now.
Yeah, because I mean, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I know women are getting used more now, but I mean, there's still those promotions that I feel like, why do you only have two women's matches? And why are they only 5 minutes? But I will say Inspire Wrestling,
Okay.
Inspire AD, they're out of Austin. They I will say I've seen everyone, all the women that have been on Mission Pro, I've pretty much seen them there.
Okay.
They've had Maya, they've had Miyu, they've had let me think. They've have Rochelle Rose. There's I don't think London Dior's been through there yet, but there's a lot of like La Leona, um, Emmy Camacho, like the Camachos. I will say he is very good at giving women their time. He
Right.
will do the 10-minute matches. He will make sure that these women get what they deserve on the time. So I will
Damn.
say they do a good job. I would say I think if maybe they even get the idea, like let's try an all woman show, they could probably get some really good talent because Biss, he gets some great talent that I'm like, how did you even get me you over here? And it's like
Right.
there's this podcast called Face for Wrestling that they're
Okay.
actually the ones that sponsor a lot of Japanese women wrestlers that they bring over here to San Antonio.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and they're really good about it. They promote too. They make sure that if there's a lady on the card, they're promoting that lady too. Like they're making sure the women are represented. I would say kind of everywhere else is kind of still very male based. They're still kind of, doing it. I would say Uncanny Wrestling also in Austin.
Okay.
They're a newer company. They're very LGBTQ plus safe as well. But they have a lot of good women there too that they bring and they wrestle as well. I would say those two companies are probably the two. Obviously, Dog Pound has like Misty Marks,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't remember who else, but they have her against some good people. But I would say there's nothing that's touching Mission Pro as far as women wrestling. So there is going to be a big gap. I just don't.
Yeah.
I hope if some people try to do what she did, I know they're not going to be able to do it as good as she did, but if they want to try, definitely try. Because
Yeah. Yeah.
we would
Step
love
up.
it. I would love it. I would love to still be able to go to 2 hour shows where it's just women wrestlers. Because that's what I'm here for. Not that I don't like men wrestling,
Nah.
not
Of
that
course.
that, but yeah, but that's why I started into this. When Trey came to me that day, he was like, "Hey, I do women's wrestling. Like,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to be on the pod?" And that's just how that happened. And that's just all I can say. Like, yeah, I hope someone can pick this up, and I hope they can figure something out because this is a beautiful thing. Is all I can say. It's
Mm.
beautiful. So.
Listen, whenever anything you need, you hear up down that way that needs any sort of amplification, please, please, please shoot it our way so we can kind of turn the speakers up and point other folks, that rock with us the same way, man. I think it's really, really important. I mean, we said it. We've said it over and over again. Is of course Trey left a giant hole. Where people were served and aren't getting served, and now this is another hole in the
Yeah.
wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's diaspora,
Yeah.
but like what I mean. Like it's definitely an opportunity for everybody to kind of pull together and
Facts.
shine light on women and black women specifically. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, and I understand that. That's why I know I had touch base with I think just Nicole from Down for the Count. Because I know we worked with Trey kind of the most, I would say. Besides, Top Rope Squishy, Maddie, like them. Like, like I had hit her up and I was like, hey, I'm going to go to this show. I go to these shows. Is it okay if I tag you? Is it okay if I still not use you to promote? But I told her, like, I don't want to. I said, I know right now I just got a new Instagram. So whoever I had before, it's not the same like it was before.
Right.
I know Trey's not there. It's not the same. We can't use, we can't really use the We Love Wrestling. But I told her, I said, I want to know if I can still tag y'all Down for the Count or whoever else I can so that these girls still get some kind of views.
Right. Keep the network connected.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why when I made my post the other day for Mission Pro, that's why I kind of just tagged all of us because I was like, let me tag everybody. This helps everybody kind of find who would be the important people if they want to look for them. So.
Damn. Word. Miss Dora, the Pro Wrestling Explorer, thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. If anybody who's been watching missed this, we will have. I'm gonna put because Dora sent us a bunch of photos and there's some clips of some stuff going on. So I'll see what makes sense based off our conversation. But y'all will get this in its own space.
Yeah, and on my page, I did also post some Mission Pro. I kind of just made some reels of all the matches also that night, of the footage I did get. So that's there also.
Shout out your page for the people that.
My Twitter and my Instagram are D the Machine DEE the Machine 24. So.
Shut up. Is it weird? You got because you Dora, you Laura, like you just answer to any name.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that's like I don't want to say I'm not attached to my name, but like if I'm having a conversation and like you're looking at me in my eyes, like I know you're referring to me, even if you don't remember my name. You don't know any of that. At least if I'm looking at you, like I'd be like, yeah, that whatever you want to call me that day, that's me.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Dora, and we especially since rest in peace, Trady. Like we spoke after that situation happened. I mean, the door's open if you want to shout out anything, please just holler and we got you. Again, thank you for coming through. Really appreciate you. We got to get to the show. Hopefully you be in the chat. Anybody in the chat want to shout out Dora?
I'll get to the chat soon. Yeah, I'm gonna get off this and I'm gonna watch you guys. I didn't get to watch you guys last time. I can't remember what I was doing last week, but I just wasn't able to watch it. So.
Nah, you probably had more fun than we were.
Probably not. I might have been asleep or something. I've been doing classes online, so I'm just like trying to get everything done. So yeah.
Shit, I'm tired right now. Anyway, Dora, thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
I'm not kicking you out, but you gotta go.
No, you're good. I'll go in. I'll see y'all later.
We'll talk soon. We'll talk soon. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Good to see you.
Peace.
Hey, that was fun. I will say it's always good to get. I'm going to see some indie wrestling on Saturday, so it's always good to get. Jesus Christ.
You were supposed to be showing chest hair this week.
Nigga.
I dare you, nigga.
Don't. No, I do not.
I never dare you. I never dare you, motherfucker.
I do not. Please don't.
Oh my God.
Keep shirts on. What's that hat?
Dora, I'm so sorry I missed you.
I was right there. I was trying to get on, but Dora was gone, so I said,
Yeah, but by the time you popped on, Dora was already. Shouts out to Dora for real.
For sure.
Peace to the Mission Pro Wrestling statement, and hopefully the hiatus ain't too long. Because I mean, I know that there's always people that will help step up when things, shift, but. Mission Pro, it feel like one of them ones where like
Mission Pro, one of them ones.
There's something going on there that you gonna take that out and that whole hat gonna fall apart. What's going on there?
I'm gonna just cover mine up.
Welcome back to the
like
Black
the rest of them
Rasslin
niggas do, man. Just die like the rest of them niggas.
Yeah. Let's put that Beijing. Yeah, I mean it. Just for
got
men.
one really long gray on the side. It's long. It's dumb.
I've not cut. Yeah, this one. This like right here. Yeah, you see this? It's like, oh shit! I forgot, Matt. I forgot that the champion was in the building. So of course, yeah. This is perfect. Actually, this is
consigli nigni.
There you go.
That's right.
Welcome back downtown.
Yeah. Oh man, well, thank y'all for having me once again. And let me tell you something right now. Shouts out to the champion, the reigning and defending Nostradamus of this wrestling shit, money making Mav Damon.
You see it?
They know who it is. Not Tony Brown. I can't.
Shouts out to the chat.
I can't let you do this.
Shouts out to me.
Can't let you do this week, Tony Brown.
Wait. Who are you to tell us anything?
Yeah, you shut up. Tony Brown, I need you to explain this nigga's hat.
Yes, thank you. Great question.
Well, that's just something that y'all don't understand because y'all ain't got no style. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's couture right there. That's all. That's Amish couture.
This
right
couture.
That's right. That's Amish right there.
It kind of looked like Trent D'Arby stuck his finger in the light socket and smoked.
It's couture, motherfucker.
Okay, exactly. Okay, so then you do understand, fam. Okay. Shouts out to Terrence Trent D'Arby. I'm sorry, Satria, whatever the hell he changed his name to. Shout out to him.
It's couture.
Trent D'Arby song.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Wait, what was the?
Wishing well.
I want
wishing well. Yeah.
Oh, wishing well.
Sing that shit, Tom.
That's right. Yes.
It's math acidic now.
How you doing? What's up, brother?
All right, we booting Joe for the use of your word usage. We booting Joe Dixon out the chat this week.
Oh man. Well, listen. I just want to come here. I just want to say, sign my name. That's why Kofi Jamal sign my name across my heart. I want
you to be my baby. That's the one.
Oh, man, let me tell you, man, boy, Terrence Trent D'Arby, I tell you, man, shout out to him wherever he is. God bless him.
We owe
the bridge music right there.
We owe this shit.
That's right. Hey, Mav Damon.
Yes, sir.
Did DVM send you the belt?
I'm sorry, Alex.
Sorry, bastard. That's sorry, some bitch from somewhere.
He said DVM.
Ain't that his name?
That's his name.
He has the DNC with that belt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He getting political. I forgot. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Team Kamala. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
All right now.
What y'all think? And what pro wrestler would be really good at like a DNC? Like what wrestler would get there and get y'all votes?
What wrestler would get our vote?
Yeah, like who would stand up there and be like, listen, my fellow Americans, I wrestle in my draws for a living, but tonight I'd like to represent the country and tell y'all why y'all should vote for my candidate. Who would get up there and really, talking. MVP would be good. MVP would be good.
To be your black delegate for the DNC?
It wouldn't be DVM.
That's that nigga name now.
That's the name. DVM is crazy. I'm putting it on the list for names of the episode. I don't care.
That Vaughn. That.
That's right under Couture. I'm sorry.
Hey yo.
Whoa, hold on, Gifts Forte. The hell you talking about, Jack? Hold on now. Oh, come on now.
Oh no.
Come on now.
Oh no.
Y'all gotta come on now with the tomfoolery. That's crazy.
Oh no, what's going on? I don't know who all's in the chat. Shouts out to the chat. Is anybody who's going to Jobber Slam 4 this weekend? Just let me know. If you're in the chat, let me know who's going to Jobber Slam 4. Who am I seeing in Brooklyn this weekend? You muted, my brother.
Not mass audio, apparently.
You
and Tony Brown busy that weekend.
Yeah.
What the hell y'all doing?
Making appearances. You know what I'm saying? We headed to shopping malls.
These niggas,
you know what I'm saying? We going to the
they doing Make-A-Wish down Club Miami and the Hustler Club.
He said it so. He said.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, they doing.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. We making appearances.
Uh-oh.
Y'all media train?
Apparently. Oh shit, DVM.
They said you ran a media train one time.
Back to the house.
It's DVM. Hold up.
Not media training. How y'all doing?
Yes.
Y'all doing all right?
How you doing, DVM?
All right.
Oh wow. You know it's a busy week over here.
Oh, you still watching that shit?
Look, and my girl's supposed to be on here tonight, so
don't do it.
Beyonce?
Goddamn camera.
Freedom, I can't move. Freedom, help me lose. Hey.
Yo, where is Nick though?
I know one thing you choose from. The championship.
You know he wants sending that shit.
You sent the belt? You went to the UPS store?
That shit.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to hold y'all. The shit is still in my house. It's still in my house.
Oh man.
You know
he wasn't sending that shit.
All right, Dapper Dan Midas would be the perfect person to answer the question I just asked. Brother DDM, who would be the perfect pro wrestler to speak at the DNC?
Good question.
That would get you to. You didn't finish the sentence. That would get you to
vote for that candidate.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think to get people who are undecided or in the middle.
You gonna say Gunther?
No, I would because unfortunately the current era. I mean, Roman Reigns is popular, but in the pop culture zeitgeist for this arena, it's not enough. You've got to go Attitude Era, and you have to get Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah,
that's the only option. The Rock, it's the Rock, so you kind of expect it. But the reason why I would go with Stone Cold is because his aesthetic is good old boy, but when he actually talks, it's very even. It's not total left, but it's not total right.
I was gonna say, is he left?
Right.
It's a sweet spot in the middle that I think is the reason why Tim Walz did so well last night. Because you need somebody who this lady is smart because she picked a good old boy with sense.
Mm-hmm. But you know exactly what Main Man gonna do if they pick Stone Cold, right? He gonna go get Nelly and be like, now when he was talking to you in that movie, did you feel for real? Like Stone Cold was talking to you in that movie.
Nelly fighting court cases right now. He ain't got time to be like you.
He's gonna play that scene from The Longest Yard.
Yeah. Who remembers that movie, fam? Like who saw that? Like
Stone Cold. You know the movie where Stone Cold said, Does that work?
I didn't even know Stone Cold was in it. I forgot about that movie altogether.
Does that work for you, nigger?
Y'all trying to tell me Tony Brown can't talk at the convention to get niggas to fucking vote?
Oh, no.
Active wrestlers. I was talking about active.
Where did you come from?
Active wrestlers.
If you talking about active wrestlers, if you,
Hey,
I said Tony Brown.
You know, $25 Jones at the back of the shake junk don't count no more, Tony. I'm sorry.
Tony
I
Brown.
wrestled at Bel Air High School in June. What you talking about?
Hey now.
Well, I hope it was a teacher.
All right.
Against who?
Bob Orton.
Damn, they was just talking shit about Randy Orton family. You wrestling his family soon.
That's right.
Not the bullet.
He was a screw up.
He grew up a fucking screw up.
Grew up a screw up.
What's
Laura
the team?
had her name on the nail.
And I won.
What's the team?
Laura X, Laura, shout out to Laura, always in the chat, X for Zoom on the nails.
Yeah, so black. What
Come on, Dora.
in the camera.
What's the theme, DDM?
This set is called Ramsey's Revenge.
Okay.
Illuminati name.
Nice.
Yeah.
We look like Illuminati.
Who Ramsey?
Ramsey's from Egypt. So if you see, like, that's
yeah, that's some Illuminati
the
for
hood
real.
from there, and then it's the eye, and then you have the jewels of Egypt, and
Shiny
then the
buff.
fire. Shiny buff.
Me and Tony Brown got our parents down to the nail salon.
And not
That's right.
your parents down the nail salon.
I heard it
Fans of all kinds of backgrounds. Hey, look, we just appealing to everybody in 2024. We going everywhere. We going to hair salons, to high schools. Not like how Aubrey Drake be going to high schools, but how we going to high schools.
Hey, Tony,
We
who
going
you
to the
think?
mall. We going to fish fries. You understand? We're going to local Bob's Big Boy locations and things like that. We just going all over the place because we're going to be champions of the people. He's going to be a champion of the people. That's what Mav Damon represents. You know what I'm saying? Representing everybody and representing prosperity and all kind of things. That's right. Prosperity, me, I saw you. That's right.
Bob's Big
Not
Boy
just
make a
the
good
West,
cheeseburger.
everybody.
Bob's Big Boy definitely make a good cheeseburger.
Not Bob's Big Boy.
Fantastic.
Bob of Biggs, Big Backs. Bob's Big Back. That's
Bob's
what
the Big Backs is the new soul food restaurant.
That's right. The Big Back community as well.
What the fuck is going on?
Bob's Big Back could be either a soul food restaurant or the name of a West Coast production.
That's right.
Bob's Big Backs?
We're going to New York City. We're going to Sylvia's Soul Food Restaurant. We
They
just
gonna
going
have
all over the place, Jack.
Nah, I can see the promotion for Bob's Big Bag right now. The summer's over.
Bob's Big
It's time to
Backs?
turn. Get you
Math.
warmed up.
Matt,
What's up?
Bob's Big
Your
Backs?
Big Bag.
I mean, it got to get done.
Hey, yo.
Right.
Hey, shout out to Dora Big Bags.
Hey.
That's why he's wearing that hat. That's why we going. We represent for the Amish community as well. We going out there
Hey yo.
to Salt Lake City with the Mormons. They're all over the place. All over the place. Mav is a universal champion. He is to 2024 what Hogan was in 1984.
Yeah, he's
see
just
what
like
you did
yes, Math is just like Hulk Hogan.
No,
100.
No, I didn't say that.
he
I
hates
didn't
you.
say that. I'm not saying that.
Say it again. Say it
I'm
again.
just saying that he is a champion that just goes all over the place, and fans of all ages and all kinds of things just love him, and they represent and they know what he represents. He comes out there with the championship. He let people look at the championship.
I
They
let you
can't touch
buff
the
it.
championship belt, but he definitely lets them look at it. Hey, listen, Mav
Make a
Damon, I am promoting for Mav Damon. I am the representative. He is the end all be all of predictions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And shit
And
like
he represents y'all, Black Rasslin. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
How much he paid you? How much he paid you?
Good question.
Huh? Excuse me?
How much he paid? How much he paid you? You heard me.
Money is no object, Miss Mealy. Money is no object.
God damn it.
All right.
This is about this.
money is
It's
no
about
object when you
camaraderie.
don't have it. No shade.
It's about camaraderie. Hey, downtown making no money on his
Obviously
own.
not
Matt
paying
Damon
Tony
ain't got to pay me. He paid me whatever he want to pay me.
He is
Oh,
not
okay.
paying Tony Brown in shirts this evening.
Jesus Christ.
Tony Brown,
Oh.
show it to him. Show it to him, Tony Brown.
Jury.
Jewelry, baby, jewelry.
Jury.
Jewelry.
That's right.
God dog it.
Hey, listen, Mav Damon, the champion.
That nigga Mav spent more money on the whatever diabolical solution to keep that chain from turning your neck green than he did on the actual chain.
Oh man.
You watch your mouth, goddamn it.
You have been being a player hater, fam. It's okay. I'm used to it. I've been getting player hated on since 1973. It's all right. It ain't no thing to me, Jack.
That was when the coke was good.
That's right.
Now they got this scabble dabble out here. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't mess with it no more. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, me neither.
But from 1979 to about 1990, yeah, I would absolutely know. And that was when
Tony
it was
Brown,
good.
you ain't gotta play into this, Tony Brown. We're gonna see you. We're gonna see you next week, Tony Brown. You know what I mean? We gotta I'm gonna see you this weekend because we're gonna represent all over the.
Well, yeah, y'all got appearances, right? Bob's Big Boy and all that, right?
That's right.
Nail salons and hair salons.
That's right. Sizzlers, 7-Elevens, all kind of things. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Tony, we're gonna help you fight that case that you sticking that them $3.
Hey.
Now we're gonna help you fight that case.
Hey, now we can't talk about that. Can't talk about that till it's over. All right, but
now this real money. I promise.
Hey, well, you know.
Thank you.
Anyway,
that money has a face on it.
Respects to you, brother.
You know I love you.
We gonna hit the road this weekend, boy. Gonna just speak to the people. You know what I'm saying? You DVM, have a good weekend. All right, brother Fam, have a good weekend. All right.
I call you.
Great Kylie, have a good weekend.
Appreciate you always.
And lastly, Miss Mimi, Miss Magnificent Mimi, have a great one. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, and shouts out to the chat. Y'all have a good one too. Hey now. Hey now. Peace out.
On that note, I think it's time to start the show. We got a full house. Got a full chat. Let me where the button at? Let me hit the button. Let's go.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Welcome back to BRP. If you've been rocking with us for 52 plus some odd minutes, you've been properly independent wrestling entertained. You heard some DNC shit. You've also seen some championship shenanigans, but you always know that God is still working on us. As always, it's your boy Cal. I ain't got nothing this week. I ain't got no title or nothing. As you can see,
nobody got titles.
The squad is on the line. Mimi, say what's good to the people, yo.
What's good to the people?
There you go.
That's all I got.
DDM, the championship hoarder.
Well, greetings. Out in the BRP universe, it is me, he who shall not be named, the first of his name, DDM, the EST of BRP, aka the belt collector, aka the champion selector, aka the Susan Lucci of coin tosses. Welcome.
Brother Fam.
You better tell it.
It's a great reference.
Yeah, that's good.
DVM.
IlFam790 in social media choice, and just trying to do the best with the 24 hours. That the good Lord give me. Because I was on here and I say I'm doing a podcast and they don't love you. You know what I mean? I'm a man. A man gonna cry sometime.
I'm a man.
A man gonna cry. Look. You see it? Nah, a man gonna cry sometime. And biker boys make their own rules.
Brother Math. Champ. I'm sorry. I'm glad that's your belt. I'm sorry. What time is it? It's
Game time. Cap.
What's popping? What's popping, champ?
Cap. Shit, I'm aiming for a draw 4.
Oh shit. Uno had that.
So we all full. Put your hands over your eyes. You see it's all war. Them small wins be everything when you was born wolves.
Oh, goddamn.
Trigger fingers be itching just for a little pull. Damn it.
Goddamn.
Cal.
Nigga said time to wear a watch.
Cal.
I'm sorry, what's popping?
Where I'm from, police recognize fame, know a nigga by the walk of how they saying his name. At Math Damon.
Always.
Damon.
1854.
Oh, I forgot I was the champion. Damon.
Yeah, that's 1854. His free Math Damon on Twitter. Free.
I got a bunch of shit to say. I'm glad I don't got it.
Well, yeah, free. Actually, how about this? Free Math Damon. Free Ricky Starks. But guess what? According to the reports on your internets, Ricochet free.
Ricochet.
Richard O'Shea. They got their London pay-per-view is this weekend. He probably gonna be showing up on your on Bleacher Report's app sometime Sunday afternoon.
And then what?
Well, all right. So just to set it up, we've not seen Ricochet doing anything on TV since whenever in June that Braun Breaker. Y'all mean them through a car. Braun broke him. The conversation has really been, when is Ricochet going to be over there? Because immediately everybody, they had their clips from Ricochet and Will Ospreay matches. They was talking about when is Prince Puma going to be around. Knowing Tony Khan and the way that he books, he likes to book a lot of dream matches early. Oh, well, all right, actually, peace of Lord, peace of Dora. I guess that's the conversation in the chat. Ricochet debuted in 2003 as Ricochet.
Correct.
He didn't make it to WWE till 2018. The way things are... Oh, shouts out to Dempsey. Hold on.
Hey.
There was a report recently in the dirt sheets that basically said that WWE isn't tripping on people leaving and coming back with their name. I mean, Stephanie Vicure has been Stephanie Vicure, and she gonna be in NXT as Stephanie Vicure whenever. Julia, Ethan Page, all that stuff. I don't think Ricochet is gonna have a problem, because and this is probably getting a little too further ahead of what my question was going to be, but I feel like at some point Ricochet is going to return to the WWE as Ricochet. It don't make no sense for him to be Richard O'Sheangton for a year or two just to return back as Ricochet. I think the name of the game right now is building the name up when you're out there. But I guess my question is, for anybody who wants to pick it up, Ricochet is in AEW. Do we see him being a world champion? Like, what do y'all think Ricochet is going to be doing? DDMS, what do you have any thoughts on what Ricochet's AEW progression could be?
I mean, I think that the easy answer is wrestling on the wrestling show, right?
Big wrestling?
Because we know he ain't going to be talking. That's for damn sure.
Damn. Do he need to talk over there?
Well, no. Obviously not.
Hey, listen. I don't want that attitude for niggas that was fighting for Bobby Lashley. What's your favorite Bobby Lashley? But I ain't even going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Ricochet and Bobby Lashley are tied with.
What we're going to get is a bunch of quality matches over there. And now, and there's going to be a bunch of niggas. Now, he ain't going to be good. And fair enough. But y'all know what y'all doing when y'all do it.
I seen a tweet that they had like 7, 8, 9 dream matches lined up for him already based off the roster.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be great wrestling matches. I mean, that's what he does. If you're into great wrestling matches, which is, great. This is wrestling. I'm all about it. I think Ricochet is a supreme talent. I actually like him from what I see on screen outside of his wrestling. I like Ricochet. I bought his merch. That's always a sign of if I like you or not. But that's pretty much all he can do in AEW. I feel like in AEW you're gonna do great wrestling matches. I just hope he stays healthy, doesn't get injured. Hopefully he uses this time, if he does even want to come back to WWE, because who says he wants to come back to WWE? He may not want to come back. But I hope that he does use this time to maybe work on those promo skills, maybe figure out, because to me, that's always been the silver bullet for Ricochet. He's a great wrestler. We know that. He's going to be on a wrestling show that only people are watching right now.
My question was, you said it was a bunch of dream matches, Cal.
Well, let me find the tweet.
The dream matches.
Let me find.
I don't know if I can come up with a bunch.
The one tweet that I saw, damn it, they must have had like 6 or 7 matches. It was Swerve. It was Swerve. It was Kenny Omega. It was Pac. Here we go. Hold up. Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland, Bryan Danielson, Pac, Okada, Omega, Page, Darby Allin. It's the whole damn roster. Jay White, Roderick Strong, Takeshita, MJF, Claudio, Mox, Kylie Watson.
I don't see why he would be in a match with MJF. I don't see why he would be.
He's gonna have to be.
He's a while from that.
I'm not saying that's a dream match. I'm saying he's going to have to be in a match with MJF at some point.
Oh yeah,
does he have to be?
Mm-hmm.
He has to be.
Yeah. No, you know why? A year and a half ago, however long ago, everybody was talking about how WWE bound MJF is. At some point, he's going to have to go into the ring with somebody who was just down the road not too long ago to test his mettle. It'll be on Dynamite. It'll be a great 2-segment Dynamite match, but it's gonna have to happen.
I don't know if I want him in a match with MJF, only because to me MJF is more of a 360 kind of wrestler. Mm-hmm. So much of who he is promo based. I do like his in-ring work, but like MJF gonna eat him up on the mic. Like
I don't know if they care about that. I
think it's okay for a bad guy to trash a nigga in the build as long as he loses at the end. But I feel like we would at least be a year 2 down the road from seeing Ricochet MJF. Like because he's got to get in, and that's what they're gonna really want to give you. Whatever happens with Kenny Omega, I still am kind of a little foggy on his status.
I don't know how ready he is to be in the ring again. Yeah.
I love Kenny. Kenny,
that's talking about he was halfway dead.
Yeah.
But like those Pacs, those Pentas, those goddamn Darbies.
Yeah, he getting all that matches soon.
Yeah, those matches. Listen, he could go down and get busy with some of them niggas down all them niggas. I think that's the point though. He comes in and you don't have to trot him out every single week because he's not your promo guy. You bring him out to wrestle. Oh yeah.
I think they might assign him a manager.
I was gonna say, do you give him a mouthpiece, and who would that be?
Oh, my dream would be put him under a mask, make Prince Puma a bad guy, and give him Stokely.
Stokely just sick him on motherfuckers.
Okay.
Prince Puma
stand at the top of the ramp with that face he be making.
I don't know. Mimi, I guess because people been asking questions about if he can be or not be Ricochet. He could. I'm assuming because he went into WWE with that name, he could leave with that name, or do you think they signed that name over? I'm asking.
Puma or Ricochet?
No, Ricochet. I think Ricochet is probably the bigger.
If he came in with it and it wasn't trademarked, then he could leave with it.
That's what they were saying. Didn't it read like they'll own the name when you sign and when you leave, they back to you?
Well, I read something that
No.
I think the idea used to be that like if you went to WWE and they gave you a name and you popped because of that name, you couldn't leave with that name because you pop with that name. Right. Nowadays, I think it's a little different because I think it's smarter business to be like, boom, Ricochet been over here for 6 years. He'll do whatever he does out in the world for however long, and then he could come back and be because. Just like the CM Punks, I think there's Drew I think there's examples of people who were there in WWE, they left and they came back and the reception was greater and the story was something else because they still had that name and they were able to go around and come back. Sean Tragedy said he owns a Ricochet license.
That would be
it's lit.
That's dope.
It's lit.
How do we know this stuff?
Sean Tragedy worked for the
people.
For the man.
People. The man. The nigga from the Undercover Brother movie.
I'm assuming we'll be seeing Ricochet.
Now, I believe Sean Tragedy when he said it, but I mean,
when our lawyer came in and said it, then
the legal counsel, his Google work, he knew exactly what site to go to. I hope you picked the right tab because I know what your computer looked like.
I hope you picked the right tab because the last time somebody told me that something was on the level, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. All In is this weekend, this Sunday. That may be when something tells me that at the end of your MJF Will Ospreay match, you may get a Ricochet.
I think so too.
At the top of the Yami to then have a conversation. How is it not? Why else would they announce him on a Wednesday if not for?
It's weird. Why they just ain't let him go?
What you mean?
Why they just ain't let him come out
on Wednesday?
On whenever he's supposed to appear.
Well, because you want to do some sort of light advertising.
I guess the question is, are they still trying to sell pay-per-views? I guess is the real question.
Yeah, they're gonna sell it with Ricochet.
What else can they sell it with? Look at. I mean, realistically, I'm no disrespect to nobody. Respectfully, the biggest stars on this poster are who?
Daniel Bryan.
That's the main event.
That's it.
MJF and Will Ospreay are going to get a lot of praise in that building because it's the UK. I'm assuming. I'm sorry?
Who's Mox fighting?
Mox not fighting nobody. This I forget. This poster may have been on the. This may have been on their like the ticket buying website or whatever. But either way, there's only so many stars in the building. If you're announcing a Ricochet, I feel like we may be seeing a Ricochet. All I'm gonna say is by Sunday evening Eastern Standard Time, don't be surprised if you start seeing clips of Ricochet popping out at the All In.
Pop out and show me.
Okay.
If we don't get him at the top of the ramp, is he going to get that same spot that Mercedes got the last time they were in the UK, where they just go to him in the crowd?
I would.
Didn't she just say that's the reason why she didn't go to 39?
Look, all right. So the headlines had said Mercedes Moné was supposed to return at WrestleMania 39. And then the story was, if you read the newsletter, she said, I went to something at SoFi and I was like, oh,
again,
WrestleMania about to be here. I should be here. But then you don't hear anything about like real conversations or any further advancement. All you hear is, and then Tony Khan hit me up. And then All In happened, and I happened to have a whole boot on my foot. No Jacob Fatu. We'll talk about that in a minute. I happened to have a whole boot on my foot, and I was seen in the stands last year. I'm not saying she's not wrong. There were some months omitted. Dude. Like, I don't think we had the full picture of what, because I don't know how far those WrestleMania 39 conversations went with a Mercedes Moné at that time. You feel what I'm saying? Mercedes screwed Moné. Mercedes is crazy. Is she?
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to get out of here quick.
I can't go that far. Actually, perfect segue. This past Friday, some shit went down with the Bloodline, and Math had asked Mimi what had happened with the Bloodline, and luckily DDM was recording. So let's take y'all to our footage from the chat on Friday.
So who the tribal chief now?
Roman Reigns.
But he can't be the tribal chief if Solo just say he the tribal chief.
He just there for a short minute.
No, he not. He just had the little thing around his neck.
But he's not the tribal chief.
But
he
they just beat up Roman Reigns.
That's what it is. Basically, I still don't make him the motherfucking tribal chief.
But he said he the tribal chief.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck he said. He's not the motherfucking chief. Roman Reigns is, and that's my final decision. So don't gonna question me or ask me no more about who's the chief. Okay.
Shit. I go.
Shit.
Motherfucker.
The accuracy of that conversation.
Question me.
Motherfucker. What the fuck you say?
I can't fight your opinion and this addiction at the same time.
The fuck was under that do-rag?
Right.
No, that was the funniest part. You gotta annoy the old man like that. You gotta annoy the old man.
Motherfucker.
Hold up. Just so people, how close was it?
The tribal chief now.
Roman Reigns.
But he can't be the tribal chief if Solo just say.
What y'all up in
Why are you so close?
So on SmackDown, obviously it's the Bloodline drama's back. They fighting. It's the Ula Fala is what this is called.
Lola Falana.
The Lola.
Jesus Christ! You can't do that.
Fam said, "Hey yo, what show you think?"
Yo, you can't.
So Roman Reigns saw he beat up everybody ass, right? And then he saw the Lola Falana was on the ring.
You gonna do?
He picked up the Lola Falana, but wait, cause look at the way he looks when he got it on him. Though, like it I had a conversation with somebody in the Wrestling Observer chat on YouTube because I was confused last week when Cody Rhodes was like, "Hey, Kevin Owens, I want you to face me for my title," and Kevin Owens like, I ain't doing that shit.
It's trash.
That story's going on while shouts out New Jack. While these two are fighting for Lola Falana.
What did DDM say?
What did DVM say?
Accessorize.
Is that what? Well, they need a new chain though, right? Like they need a whole new.
Somebody popped the
It's a
herb.
prop. What did he say? What'd you say, DM?
It's a plot device.
The Lola Falana is.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice plot device. I think they're doing more with it.
No, that's what you said.
Than yeah, I thought that, they had Roman put it on fairly quickly. So it's going to be interesting to see how it works. I like it. I'm not mad at it. I'm waiting for my original Tribal Chief shirt to come. WWE shop.
I wouldn't do that. I would not do that today. I wouldn't do that at all. We got to right now. What's going to come?
114, Cal. 114.
What's going to happen is, look, Roman is going to be DDM's shirt laying in a heap at the UPS, waiting for him to say I apologize. Watch, look at that.
God said he got to connect to UPS. He gonna hold that shirt hostage.
That shirt gonna be chilling.
Bullshit. That's
wait.
I think they should sell those though. I think
that's about to be. Roman is about to be them bad blood requests if you don't beat that motherfucker at 114.
They be all right. They know I love down.
They be all right. No, I will. Never mind. Well, because I will say, what did it say? It said it was going to take a little bit more time. Did they send you an email saying, "Hey"? Never mind.
Can you hear us?
I think they should sell. I think they should sell those necklaces.
Hold up.
What's going on?
Nah, I think actually I kind of think they shouldn't. I think they got to keep that special.
The Lola Falana.
Yeah, you got to keep that special because it's a plot device, and it's probably the most important thing. I guess it's one of the most important things. But the problem is can't nobody that isn't family related hold that. So it's important to a point.
Can you cop the Ula Fowler from the WWE?
Jay Uso, somebody made Jay Uso a blue one.
He had a blue one. Yeah. Is that sacrilegious?
Somebody on TikTok with it.
Yeah.
Is that sacrilegious?
I don't know if they can wear Bianca ponytail. They can wear the necklace.
Oh my god!
Right.
But no, is Jay Uso rocking a blue Ula Fowler while this whole beef over the red Ula Fowler is going on? Is that sacrilegious?
I think I feel like the story is making
it was gifted
use of it more so than it has real life meaning. Like I'm sure it has a real life meaning, but I think that like the wrestling storyline is like
building it up more.
Yeah. Like making it like it's the Undertaker's urn.
I only even bring it up because, and the shot of the week, the Demon Jacob Fatu. Once this how it happened. Roman said, "I could feel the power of the Ula," and the crowd. Shouts out to that crowd of SmackDown because they were electric. He put that shit on, and you see all the hands in the background. They was up.
Yo, that's how I look when I find my wallet.
No, I got a tile card in mine, son. I put that tile. I don't have no time for that in the morning.
You good to go? Oh, it's right there. Blue, blue, blue.
Yep. If I can't find it, I'm going right to that.
Jacob Fatu said, "Nah, nigga, kapow!" Is his foot broke?
No. It don't matter.
It can't be.
It don't matter.
It's a great set. It was a great set. It's a lady in the audience.
If you talking about building the legend of Jacob Fatu,
yes, the Samoan destroyer.
He's the Samoan werewolf. Like he already had like the legend of who this motherfucker was. All you saw was all these highlights. This shit walking around on a boot and still performing because he wrestles tomorrow as well. But walking around and performing with a boot on, you ain't doing shit but adding that cachet.
Yeah. I was half expecting him to go to the top rope and do the splash off the top rope with the boot on.
Yeah, so I hate what Roman is going to have to do to Jacob Fatu.
I don't know when we get that match. That match is going to be diabolical.
It's down the road. I think he's going to do a lot of beating up Roman during this going along, but he's going to kill each one of these niggas individually.
He has to.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing.
I don't think he got,
because I don't think him destroying Solo even has the impact that him destroying Jacob is going to have at this point.
He got to kill Tama first. Tama Tonga beat his ass in that ring before everything started really going. He was the first one.
Y'all gonna skip over the other brother?
Did you who? One more time.
Lama
being Lola.
He wasn't even on the show.
He wasn't even around.
He probably still trying to get out
Pirate Fatu. That's Pirate Fatu, right?
Lama Bean wasn't even on the show. It was Solo.
Tonga Lola.
Vibration.
Look who was in the ring. That's who all was there.
The niggas they should have signed.
Niggas be talking crazy about me, man. But he was the best pirate on the ship when they was wrestling. That's how he got the eye patch he had before he was stricken.
Patches wasn't there.
Before he was stricken, you know what I mean? He hold the belt the best. I mean, he do so much.
Pirate Man be working. I feel bad. I do feel bad for him, but
I don't.
Nobody does.
Because it doesn't make no sense how you don't go back and watch the footage and say, you know what? Let me be a little bit more mindful, a little bit cutesy, a little bit demure on TV.
Well, we got to put Mimi out now. She didn't use it. We don't follow trends here. We set them.
Talk about that.
What is wrong with you? Why aren't you going back and being like, damn, this is how I'm going to do it? Like, practice.
That's him. Like, the footage I seen of him from Japan.
Shout out to the footages.
It's a piece of the footages. I don't think I could expect any more than what I'm seeing.
Holding the belt up. You can't hold the belt up properly?
He said, I didn't hit your nuts right. Hold on. I got you again. Kapow!
That was a new style. That was at 2025. Y'all niggas wasn't ready for it.
He said, bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Bless his heart.
I'm sorry.
Because that's what it's giving. Bless his heart.
I'm 100% sorry about that. We talked about Ricochet. We talked about All In. We talked about Roman Reigns. What else is going on here? Shouts out to NXT. I will say this. Kind of all over. I'm saying, like, they're building towards No Mercy, which I believe is at the top of September.
September 1st.
September 1st. In Colorado. They got 6 matches already. Shouts out to them. Not only is so they got Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker. Jada Parker just won it was a 6-woman match.
She beat Sol Ruka.
Look, I saw her in that match and I was like, I don't know if she's gonna win this match.
I thought Sol Ruka was gonna win.
I don't know if they're ready for Jada Parker. And they did that. They did Ethan Page versus Joe Hendry, which makes all the sense in the world.
It don't.
In terms of what?
Because you Joe Hendry still ain't an employee.
But Grace did it.
But Grace lost.
I mean,
Henry's gonna lose.
Right? Yeah.
Do we know this for sure?
Brother Math. Brother Math. I'm gonna tell you like this. On this week, when this match was announced, you know what else I saw for Joe Hendry? He was announced for House of Glory in September. Do you think Joe Hendry is winning the NXT Championship and bringing that to House of Glory?
Listen, we've seen some strange shit. The
He
fact
said
that we're
what?
talking, huh?
He said some what? He said some what? You said?
Some strange shit.
We've seen some strange shit. The fact that we're talking about Joe Hendry on NXT is enough for me to throw some of that shit out the window.
I think Joe Hendry's too outside to be winning that title. I don't know if WWE's ready to have that title on Impact and all the other spots.
Here's what I'm going to say. I feel like he has a lot of burn right now.
He's very popular.
And I think we said on the show that like it's kind of like when these little gimmicky things happen, it's catchy, but this feels like it's gone on a little bit longer than it should.
Goddamn right it has.
And he's on TV longer than anybody else that's been on NXT TV. So I don't believe in Joe Hendry because I don't know who he is. He doesn't feel interesting to me. It feels like just a gimmick, but the gimmick is working because everybody loves it. So there could be a possibility where they shock us.
I'd love to see it.
I feel like NXT do that. Same conversations are going on everywhere. Ain't no way he win that belt. Ain't no way.
That's why they do it, right?
That would be the reason
why they do it.
It's the same reason that Bryan Danielson's up for the world title this weekend. I mean, I'm at a certain point. The conversation is
serve Thursday.
His neck is broke. He owed. His contract is up. Why even bother? He probably gonna win.
Yeah,
Joe Henry.
I don't think Joe Hendry's gonna win.
Joe Henry gonna win.
I didn't realize that Trick Williams was going to be a special guest referee. That like even doubles my Joe Hendry's not going to win thought.
So does Trick Williams turn on Joe Henry?
I would like it.
Trick.
I would like it.
And what?
And go super Sith from being popping to hated.
I like
it.
Because he cooled. He definitely cooled.
They cooled him off
quickly. I ain't gonna say quickly.
As soon as that belt came off of him, he cooled down.
I think they did that on purpose. I think they kind of wanted to say, "Hey, chill out."
With the Shell and Joel Henry, you back popping.
American man singing on TV with two long ponytails.
I would believe this more right now if Joe Hendry was a WWE superstar, not an independent contractor from Canada bouncing around the TNA and all these other spots.
Kiara, where you been?
They running Impact or TNA's pockets.
I don't know if I'm gonna see the NXT Championship on Impact.
I think Joe Hendry is he's a happier Elias to me. And
Happy Elias
and not as good of a body.
But a better gimmick.
I like
for now.
Elias. I like that shit.
Yeah, for now. Do I think he win the belt? No, because quite frankly, I'm enjoying Ethan Page as NXT.
Page is fire.
I think he's doing a phenomenal job.
I agree.
And he's proven that he's worthy to sit in the seat. And I just don't think Joe Hendry. I think Joe Hendry, if he is he signed to anyone?
He's everywhere right now.
Okay, I think he's proven that he can work within the WWE system. So if he's auditioning to get a spot, I think he is more than worthy of it. But do I think he wins this belt on September the 1st? No. And if he does, then that means that WWE is trying to prove some point that I don't get yet, and I'll just have to sit it out.
I think if they do it, the point is that people don't think we'll do it, so let's do it.
Yeah.
That would be why.
It would be
let's swerve it.
It would be purely despite out of spite, because to me personally, I think Ethan Page, seeing what he's doing with it, how it's working, he needs to keep this belt for a while until there's somebody who's worthy enough both in ring. Because as much as I love Swerve, there's some deficits there. You know, if you can't keep it real, then you don't need to be here. You know, I love him to death, but Ethan Page, huh?
You meant Trick?
I mean, you see it, or maybe it's just me. I could be wrong, right?
But no, you said Swerve. I was trying to figure out. Did you mean Swerve or did you mean?
Oh no,
Trick?
no, I was talking about Trick. I wasn't talking about Swerve.
Okay.
I wasn't talking about Swerve. I want to be clear about that because we still in WWE. Swerve ain't nowhere near here.
We just want to be clear. We want to make it clear.
Oh no, he ain't got nothing to do with this. This is top tier business. We talking about the A show, okay?
Actually, we were talking about NXT, wasn't it?
It's the A show compared to the other one, but
the B show.
I think that
is Dynamite the D show?
I don't know. But I think Ethan Page needs to keep this belt for a while. I'm enjoying him with it. You know, that belt is just collecting dust and staying warm for Oba Femi because Oba will be in the next year. So
like Oba.
Whoever Oba take that belt from, it's got to be somebody worthy. It can't be because he is great. So somebody great have to lose that title to him. But I like Ethan Page. It's a shame that it had to be Trick. It's a shame that it had to be Trick. But I like Ethan Page with the belt. Joe Hendry is not winning this belt September 1st.
Wait, DDM, I'm sorry.
Oh,
what
yeah.
was this one comment?
It's gone.
Yeah.
Your whole life revolve around wrestling?
You out of here.
Who the fuck is you?
Wait. Mr. Williams. We an hour and a half into a Thursday regularly scheduled wrestling podcast. I mean, I'm not saying my whole life revolves around wrestling, but this is like the worst time to be like, hey, y'all watch wrestling a lot.
Get him out of here.
I'm not even entertaining that.
I'm sorry. I was confused. I'm sorry.
Next caller. But
next caller, great.
You know, moving on back to the business at hand. But I think
Fat Joe was talking about at the end of Lean Back. I'm sorry, keep going.
Facts. As Triple H would say. Yeah, we can't get him out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah.
No, but I think Joe is I mean, I think Ethan Page, he surprised the hell out of me, and it also shows me what Tony's doing with his talent over there.
Oh.
Because how that man is doing all this here, and it's the same wrestler. WWE did not do a lot of changing to him from what I can see. I don't like.
Yeah, it's kind of just the same guy. He just walked over like, hey, what's up?
It's the same guy.
Let me get your title. Let me get your title tomorrow.
It's the same guy. I like what Dad was saying. I wanted to say that surprise L. That come with motherfucking Ethan Page? Didn't Trick losing to Ethan Page? Wasn't that like some shocking shit?
That was a surprise. That was a surprise.
Joel Henry, I don't know if he catch him.
Yeah, and if he does get it, I don't think
Joe Dixon.
I don't think that for me, Joe Hendry is sustainable as a champion right now. I think the character needs a little bit more dimension for people to stay interested in it. With the belt, Ethan Page is a pissy heel, and it's working, and he looks great. No shade.
Yeah, I think the thing with Joe Hendry is it kind of feels like he's the poppin' indie guy who's moving through all the territories right now. At a certain point, he gonna because it's more money. He's too hot to be staying in one spot because at a certain point you cool off. He needs to go everywhere. Give the I believe in Joe Hendry bullshit to everybody right now, and then figure out a home.
When Son is losing in TNA, when he ain't getting no titles in TNA.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Right now, he's not like the darling over there.
But that may be just it.
You think he's not the darling in TNA, so he may be
popping.
Shawn Michaels fuck with him that much?
I don't even think Shawn Michaels could see one of them motherfuckers.
You know? I just don't. I think
SB
had the belt for a while. I just
Jordan ones.
I just don't see it.
Stop it!
Joel,
stop it! You gotta fucking relax.
Why is this man still in here?
He gotta relax now. He really gotta relax.
I don't know why cuz ain't get him out of it.
Guys, don't be like P Diddy. Okay. All right, wait, hold on.
I'm
gonna tell you, I used to work at a mental institution. I was a mental health worker. The best thing you can do in these situations is ignore the people and move on. Eventually, they will find a way to entertain themselves.
I just like to get them niggas out the paint quickly.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Thank you, Dora.
I don't know what the fuck that shit even mean. What else is on the list? I don't know. Chat, did y'all see John Cena on Club Shay Shay? John Cena. The funny thing about Shannon Sharp is Shannon Sharp's not like a journalist. He's just like a guy who's like, hey, I want to have a podcast and talk to these people. So he don't know the can of worms that he's opened up. He's like, hey, what's your Rushmore? Who's your GOATs? He asked Cena, and Cena kind of just started talking, but I think interview Cena's very interesting when he's sitting on the couch. Cause you're getting the real conversation. You're getting the real thoughts from him in terms of like when he has to say who's better, The Rock or Roman Reigns. He gonna give you a real answer, but it's a real answer based off of, hey, I've been John Cena for a minute. I've been the guy who was a champion, who was the baby face on Raw every Monday night, and everybody hated me.
I still hate his ass.
And then Roman Reigns came up, and what happened? He was the baby face every night on Monday night, and then everybody hated his ass. When Cena say, hey, y'all tribal chief is the GOAT to me, I think part of that is he understands the shit that Roman had to deal with. I think he relates to the struggle that he's like, hey, I've been there. I was down the road with that man.
I don't think Cena dealt with it like that. I don't think Cena.
What you mean?
I don't think the "you sucks." I don't know if he. I think he handled it a little bit better. I think he was a little bit more mature than Roman.
You think Cena handled it better than Roman? I could see that. I think Roman was in a situation where
he was young. He was dealing with it.
He was a lot younger when he was put in a position than Cena. Well, I think in terms of being a pro wrestling veteran, Roman also wasn't talking as well as Cena was when he was in the position that Cena was in, but their writing was all over the place. But either way, it's interesting to see Cena kind of put Roman over and not disrespect The Rock, but he be like, hey, your GOAT right now is really the GOAT forever. Why you make that face, man?
Nah, no reason. I don't think. Nah, go ahead.
No, what you gonna say?
I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. Like he has to put. I think John Cena has to put Roman Reigns over him, based off the last run. Because John Cena never got the opportunity to show you the full spectrum.
You don't think that was it? You don't think that was it?
For John Cena?
No, you don't think we saw the full spectrum between what was his active years? 2009 to 2014, 15? You don't think that
because he stayed the same person. Yeah, you got
that's the difference.
Economics.
You saying because he never went heel?
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
That's the difference.
Wasn't Thugonomics a heel?
No, he was rapping. He was rapping and being cool. Nah, he wasn't the heel.
Well, and I think Mimi, I think the flip side too is even if you look at Thugonomics Cena as his most heel, he wasn't Bloodline Roman Reigns heel at that time. You know what I mean? Like Roman was literally able to be the baby face that everybody hated to fuck y'all. I'm putting on for my family.
The heel that everybody hated.
But now love.
And now they love him.
Because all the chances we want Roman.
So Ruthless Aggression was not a heel during Ruthless Aggression.
Ruthless Aggression, he was
the prototype then, right?
I don't think he was established. Like when you look at Ruthless Aggression Cena, that's really early Cena.
Yeah, he wore drawers, didn't he?
He was. This was before jerseys. If he was in Cleveland and the Cavs was the team, he was going to get gear in that colorway. But he wasn't John Cena at that time.
Pump his sneakers up and shit.
Right. But this is before then, though. Is what I'm saying. Like this was the prototype. This was the this was the boxer briefs and the wrestling boots. This wasn't the $200 old school Mitchell and Ness's. This wasn't that era yet. He never had the opportunity to be the heel that Roman Reigns did, but I think it's because Cena's been too needed at the top babyface. Like if Cena wasn't the top babyface, I don't know who would be doing the Boys and Girls Club Make-A-Wish.
Remember that was Cena's bar when him and Roman had their first thing. He was like, yo, nigga, I'm not supposed to be needed here.
Right.
They didn't need him, did they?
They didn't need him, but the store at this point they really don't need him. But 20, I mean, you can't front tickets in 2025 is Rumble, Mania, SummerSlams. He's got 36 dates or whatever it is. Them tickets going to be a problem. And I'm not even talking about SmackDown or Raw.
The SummerSlam.
Don't let him be at the crypto arena or whatever it is for a SmackDown at some point 2025. Them LA tickets going to be through the roof.
Is he scheduled for tomorrow? Because Roman Reigns ain't scheduled, motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out if Cena's scheduled for tomorrow.
No, he's 20. He said he gave his 2025 calendar to WWE. He's got the Amazon movie. Him and Aquafina got a movie that's out on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, that's ass. But
jackpot.
Water good for you. Water is good for you.
Aquafina. The Aquapana.
No matter where the water from.
Water is good. Water is good for you. No, 100%. 100%. I guess I'm going through. I did not watch the full CVV interview with Ronda Rousey, but I did see clips and she called everybody assholes and bitch ass niggas.
On brand. Like, Jesus to not.
But notice it was the people who are like out of favor. Like she didn't call Triple H a bitch ass nigga. She said Vince. She said Bruce. She know what she doing. She made sure that I don't think we're seeing Ronda Rousey tomorrow in WWE.
Ever.
Am I the only one offended when she talks about wrestling? I don't want to hear.
Oh, I thought you was ready to say when
No.
she said bitch ass nigga. I was like, oh.
She did not say. For the record, she did not actually say bitch ass. But wait, fam, why are you offended?
Because she probably means it. Like, she means it from the gut.
Nah, I just feel like she feels
Stick
like
a
an
pin in that,
outsider that made some money with the inside and then leave and just keep dissing the inside. Like, yo, shut up. Like, go MMA. You know what I mean?
Well, she can.
Well, I will say I think there's probably somewhere between Fam and Mimi, like in the middle, because I think she's very much a fan of WWE, but I think she's also very much high on herself. So she probably figured I can enter this universe and be on a certain pedestal because I am the women's revolution. I am the badass from the UFC. But at a certain point, you still got to do the work. You still got to go out there and cut the promo and have the banger match and not have Sasha Banks or whoever holding you up or a Paul Heyman giving you your script.
But I believe that she could have. I believe she tried to do that. She just couldn't cut it.
She couldn't.
She wasn't up to par.
That's the issue. The issue is you came into a space, you thought you was going to dominate, you didn't, and you got mad.
Mm.
And that's the part about her. I think every time I hear her, I hear like a clip or I see something that she said in an interview. Like, it's giving hater. Like, you just can't shut the fuck up. If you said that you don't care, but you do because you keep talking about it.
I will say it. I thought she was done with pro wrestling. I thought they were talking about her maybe focusing on the family. I don't know if she was trying to, maybe have a kid at some point. I was kind of surprised when I saw her back again doing pro wrestling comments on the internet. But shit is hot right now. UFC's hot.
Like I feel the same way. I feel the same way about hearing Ronda Rousey talk about wrestling is like the way I feel most of you niggas talk about hip hop. But that's another conversation. We can go ahead and talk about something else. I'm sorry.
We'll bridge that gap at some point.
Roger Mayweather.
100%. Actually, two more points, and then we should probably get out of here. Rich homie Swan recently got suspended. It was announced he got suspended from TNA, and he's entering an alcohol rehab facility program.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Hopefully come on the other side of this, right?
He got arrested. Apparently, he got arrested back in June for public intoxication and causing a disturbance. Word is that he let TNA know that he was entering a program to try and get right. I was actually amazed that the internet has been calling him Rich Homie Swan. I feel bad that I'm not. I feel like I'm not being connected to TNA Impact like that. I know AJ Francis was calling him Rich Homie Swan, but when I did a search for Rich Swan the other day, that's just what people call him.
Shout out to
but
us.
I did the first time I heard him getting arrested was 7 years ago almost.
Oh, the thing with his old lady?
The thing with his old lady was that whole... I don't know. Again, hearing him talk about going to rehab, I don't know what the situation was then, but it was like a traffic situation, people being rowdy on the road. We had been calling him Rich Homie Swan before then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway. Hold your head, bro. Get the help you need. Hopefully we see you soon. Was it one more piece? Oh, for anybody wondering, I think that Chris Hemsworth Hulk Hogan project is going to be dead.
Oh no, it's officially dead.
Is it official? Todd Phillips, who directed. Well, I'm waiting for the whistle. Todd Phillips, who directed the Joker, who's directing Joker 2, recently told Variety that he's stepping away from the project. He basically said, whatever they working on, they ain't working on it with me.
And Hemsworth said there's something similar, right?
Did he? I didn't see that. That I did not see.
It almost, Hemsworth's quote almost sounded like he said it in Hogan's voice without the brother.
Well, I guess I have one question then before we get out of here. And we're in DC. We're on the last day of the DNC. How much do we think Hulk Hogan ripping the shirt at the Republican National Convention impacted future Hulk Hogan in Hollywood biopics?
Absolutely. That was the death nail. He's never getting a movie made about him unless it's a right-wing private investor. Hollywood is not making anything regarding him. He's going to be relegated to documentaries. It's dead.
That was the worst thing you could do was get up on that stage and rip his shirt to say Trump. You know what I mean?
It was the final round.
He should have just got up there and pulled his dick out. He would have been better off.
Yeah.
No, why would we put that in the air? Why on
I'm with it. I'm with it.
In the air, though. Why would we?
What?
Chaos.
You better off just doing that.
It's over. Whatever. I mean, he's still Hulk Hogan, but any ventures that he may have thought he had when it comes to that, it's over. You better stick to them autograph signings, niece.
Damn.
It ain't
Little Hogan out.
He done did too many things. And that's how I know he's not really that smart, because if anything, when you have a brand like his that just literally at one point printed money,
facts.
Why would you ruin that? Like, you just ruined a brand that prints money.
Hey, yo.
And
you did not say Little Hogan.
Yeah, you should just pull the Little Hogan out.
It's just that would have been worse.
Yeah, we booted this out the chat tonight.
Yeah.
Piece of cows.
Wait, but in the books, apparently he was saying in his memoir, apparently because they would reference his memoir, that he was touting that he had a 10-inch.
Hey, yo.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
Hey,
I've
That's
heard
your
that.
fault, cuz. That information, that you know that information is your fault.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I mean,
100%
but
your
no,
fault.
I forgot which.
What?
It was a documentary. One of those ladies that he was fooling around with, on his wife had said that
about the 10-inch pipe.
Yeah,
That's how they referred it. They referred it in the book as a 10-inch python.
Ew.
Brother.
yeah.
But see, the thing is that the consensus in the book, like real talk, the consensus in the book about him is the same fucking thing. The man was a hater from day goddamn one, like a hater, and he wasn't even like an outright hater. He was a low key hater. He would go behind your back and do some shady ass shit. Yo, he was
That's a Lil Hogan.
Facts.
Lil Hogan.
He was always trash.
Lil Hogan.
Lil Hogan.
Nobody had anything good to say about that man.
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga. And we see,
I think he just is ruining his bag. It's just really, really bizarre to see the hills that people will die on.
Yep.
Even those people though have relaxed on like, well, yeah.
yeah.
It's not. It's just not. It's just strange to me, but I think that it's one thing that I have learned in my lifetime, being a person who have, once again, friends of many nationalities. I've dated men of all colors and creeds. Is that when especially white men feel threatened, their position feels threatened, they will die on the hill real bad.
That's the hill you die on?
Yeah, if that's the hill he got, you know. I
hope RFK Jr. is not going to die on that hill.
Oh, well, he is. He done already made that decision. He is a disgrace to the Kennedy name. He going down that hill.
On that note.
You know what's so crazy to me?
No.
You know what's so wild?
No.
And I was reading this, and the same thing happened to me.
What?
And I was talking to a friend, and she said, I was told never tell a white man the truth, and she said, "Who told you?" She said, "You want to know who told me that?" She said, "A white woman." And I said,
"She know."
The calls coming from inside the house.
Facts. She know. Facts. She was telling you the truth.
Don't you tell Albert that.
Right. That was all facts on that line.
DVM. If you want to know the truth, DVM.
Yeah.
DVM.
But it is what it is. They're going down that hill. Hulk Hogan is down on that hill.
He grew up a screw up.
It's one of those things where at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to November 5th. That's when we're going to find out what it is and what it ain't.
Christ. This shit is scary. All right.
America, baby. America.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. We've been getting depressed for a little too long.
Oh man, I had a point too, but it ain't gonna go the right way. So
No.
Next week.
Next week. We'll stick a pin in it. Stick a pin in it.
Yeah.
As always, we've been rocking for 2 hours. Shouts out to Dora. I think she's still in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in the show, there's always one question I want to ask. Miss Mimi.
Yeah.
You got a Black Rasslin of the week?
Michelle Obama.
Oh, word? She said everybody, he ready to get this black job?
Yeah. Michelle Obama. That's all I got to say.
I'm
Go
with it.
to the video.
I'm with it. DDM?
Black Wrestler of the Week.
Just the nigga in front of you at McDonald's. Let me see you. Yeah.
Y'all got Big Macs?
I'll go with Overfemi.
Overfemi. Y'all got y'all got quarter pounders? Sorry. Brother Fan?
I'm gonna go with Samantha Irving. Her and her homegirls had a rendition of Fair East Side that dropped today. That was absolutely amazing. The fact that she knows, I think it was on the Instagrams. But yeah, son, if y'all haven't seen her and her homegirls with the Fair East Side, and she had the homegirl go, I was like, oh, they know. Then they had the harmonism.
I love it.
And then the nigga said, say thy name, say thy name.
They had the whole shit going.
Forever, yeah. This member was saying the words, still was over there.
Piece of Jersey.
Word. Jermaine Huggy Hopkins.
Brother man.
My life. Shout out to the OJMO.
Facts. Facts. Mm-hmm. He had his AEW debut was this week. Dark match. Darkness is spreading.
To the OJMO, but I'm gonna go with Miss Parker.
Oof. I was surprised. I didn't know they was gonna give her that.
Neither did I.
Now she got to wrestle Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, we gotta see. We're gonna see where she at.
Shit. Wait, what did that comment say?
Said shout out for Willow Nightingale stopping by the ring.
Yeah, actually for real. Willow Nightingale, you the truth. She was out in the UK like, hey,
I feel like
I could send this file, but let me get my gym shoes first. My Black Rasslin of the week. Shit. My Black Rasslin of the week. Actually, my Black Rasslin of the week is going to Chris Lee, the voice of Ashe Wrestling. I had a conversation with Chris Lee and Cliff Baumgartner about their documentary When Giants Walked Here, about the arena down there in North Carolina in Raleigh. That it's interesting because the documentary, which you can find on the PBS app or go to if you literally search When Giants Walked Here, it'll take you to your PBS affiliate. You watch that shit for free. Mm-hmm. It's a documentary about the facility, the Dora Arena, I believe it's called. Mm-hmm. But after they talk about how the building was built, it's a Jim Crockett Promotions situation. The building's interesting. Like it's for some shit to be built in like the 50s or 60s. It's like it's crazy advanced technologically, but it's like a very unique structure that had ill matches with your favorite sounding before NWA was really NWA. So shouts out to Chris Lee, shouts out to Cliff. Shit, that'll do it for this week. Peace to y'all in the chat. Mimi, where do people find you in them social medias?
Right there.
Right there. If you see Mimi face, youtube.com/Black Rasslin. You're trying to see where you can find Mimi on social. Check it out. Shouts to Dora for being a part of the pod. Talking Mission Pro for real.
Dora.
That's not gonna be the last time we talk to you, brother DDM. Where can people find you on them social medias, please? Where can people find you, the Secretary of Shade and all that to get their DNC recaps? Let the people know where to find you.
You can find on youtube.com/Secretary of Shade. I'm kind of back and forth watching Kamala now. She just came on. youtube.com/Secretary of Shade. Follow me, the channel there. Also, you can listen to the audio podcast on WIPR, NPR, and all podcast platforms as well.
Thanks. Okay, brother fam.
IlFam79. It's okay, black man. Shed them tears, baby.
Facts.
Shed them tears. Don't hold on to that. Don't you hold on to that.
Let them go.
Don't let them go. You know what I mean?
Brother Math.
Your team don't win in September and November. Gone on fall.
Let them cry. Let them fall.
Gone on cry. That $1,500 come out your account you wasn't expecting it. Gone on cry.
Don't even worry about it. Let them cry.
Gone on cry.
You really can't find me nowhere to follow me. So don't fucking follow me. Until
Math 1854.
I got something for the ass.
Who ass?
I'll be back, bitch.
Shouts to y'all. At Cal on Twitter.
Shout out to Math and his pops. I'm still alive. Still alive.
Peace to Pops. Peace to Doc D for real. Shouts out to Coco Beware. Shouts all Black. At Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Peace of Chris Brown. BlackRasslin.com is the website. As always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Wherever you find your podcasts, we should be there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Make sure you're paying that $1, paying that $10 to get content like this. So it's shit we can't put here because it's too copyright, whatever. Black Watch coming soon. Working on some other stuff coming soon. When Giants Walked Here conversation coming soon, probably on Friday. I'm gonna get out of here. Shouts to everybody in the chat. Shouts to everybody on the call. Peace of Dora again. Shit, it's another Thursday. We out here. Shouts out to Kamala Harris, right? That's how I say it. Kamala.
I'm sorry.
Kamala.